is just fantastic. Captain's log, subdates 211110.8. We've made a minor detour from our collecting of new crew route to collect a sample of cacodium. Apparently we can use it to regrow parts of a damaged body, or according to Chef we can just use it on our sketty as a replacement for cheese. If you've been on YouTube long enough, you start to develop a keen interest in the comment sections to your own videos or to other videos. I myself from time to time am known to scroll through Cecil McFly's because she manages to trigger so many people to perfection, and it is, let's face it, delicious. I myself, while attempting to drive up engagement from time to time, get rather spicy comments. For the most part, I don't generally engage with them because I can't see any version of a reality where that comment can yield a positive outcome. I don't, for the most part, block anyone. I think on this channel, only 2 people are. One for very good reason and the second for an even better reason. No, they're not fellow creators, and no, I will not unblock them nor divulge the reasons for their blocks beyond them both being complete and utter prats. It is now with the idea of a spicy comment in mind we go to one that I had to see via IrateAlex on my video from Monday. Because I didn't notice it, because I was busy painting a floor. See? I was busy. My apologies for not seeing your comment. But I did tweet it out afterwards because it amused me so much. But out of respect for you, I did block out your name and your profile icon. You see, I'm a dick, but I am very much aware there is a significant chance of backlash towards you. And I don't want that. In fact, disclaimer. Do not go to the video in question and harass them. Please don't. It's a dick move. Me addressing the comment here is sufficient enough. But by all means try and equal the quality of the comment if you like down below. Drive up the engagement, smash the like, all that good stuff, and then give me your money. All of it? Right. That all aside, please go subscribe to IrateAlex because this was quite the find notice spot. Again, I didn't see it. I was painting a floor. So from Clown. Yes, I'm not reading your name, don't worry, I'm not going to give you the engagement. If I blocked a channel, or I click on Don't Suggest This Channel, and this channel appears in my feed again, I report them for bullying and harassment. It's a bit much, don't you think? If the video in question or channel you don't like appears in your feed and you don't like it, chances are it's a problem with the algorithm itself. Now, of course, if you click on the Don't Suggest This Channel and it still happens over and over and over and over and over again, is that the fault of the creator? Totally. Because we are entirely to blame for a system that we use that gives you us. We are so sorry. Also, it's not such a good idea on YouTube, and especially since you commented on a video on Monday about reporting other people. Yeah, that's a bit ironic. To admit to reporting other people. It is a bit of a dick move, but also as far as being online goes, especially when using services like YouTube, considered a breach of an unwritten rule. We don't flag, we do not report each other, because then we are in effect attempting to deplatform the person, which is somewhat contradictory to your overarching statement from later on. While I realize this is not the fault of the channel, but rather the fault of Google, see, you accepting it's not my fault that you get my content. I simply don't care anymore. Apathy is such a powerful motivator. Of course, that is a valid reason to flag other people. If that wasn't obvious enough as sarcasm, hopefully me telling you it was, should in some way help you understand that this is pathetic. There are levels of pathetic. This one is quite high on the scale. If creators choose to get into bed with disgusting parasites like Google, then they should be ready for some anti-woke pushback. Quick question, when have I ever been described as woke? Please help me here. Also, how is it woke to use YouTube? How is it woke to make content or have an occupation that is on the internet? Are you some black-pilled boomer that thinks everyone should be working 9-to-5 retail jobs? And I'm going to insert this now before somebody else leaves the comment taking offense at what I just said, as if it was an insult in some manner. It was not intended as an insult. More a put down of somebody who thinks that, working online is somehow inherently bad, in the context of getting in bed with Google. Aren't you using a Google account to leave the comment? And also, what kind of anti-woke pushback ever justifies trying to deplatform somebody? As somebody that frequented the anti-SJW crowd that was often considered anti-woke, we don't support that. None of us ever did, Mr. Clown. So why on earth are you trying to push it as if it is the position now of those that are anti-woke? Have you purity tested those that also identified in some manner as being considered anti-woke and decided arbitrarily that you're only anti-woke if you support deplatforming? Are you familiar with horseshoe theory? Because what you're saying is very much what those on the more extreme woke side, and not all those that are woke, obviously, also suggest with wrongthink, and that is that we must simply deplatform. Interesting. Almost like you're two sides to the same coin. I was going to do you a solid after reading this comment. I was first of all going to ask you if you meant this or if it was a joke, but in truth I don't care if it's a joke. Far too much thought went into this comment. And second, I was going to consider giving you a little bit of a hand in not seeing my content by blocking you, but I don't want to do that either, because your comment tickled me. Now, I did post a picture of it on Twitter, and the resounding opinion is, you, Mr. Clown, are an idiot sandwich, with people like Sinatra pointing out every single video on YouTube is someone who got into bed with Google. You may have grown up without a father figure. You're watching videos on a platform that you complain so vehemently against, which also means by extension you are in bed with Google. Others pointing out that when they click on the do not recommend, it stops, which means it might be a bug on your end, or just because, Google wants to punish you for being so rude about them. Others saying, you're a clown, you're a pillock, born without a brain, and that's about it really. I think people just generally don't agree with your comment. For me, I see a number of contradictions within it, and it is those contradictions that have me wonder what on earth it is you were trying to achieve by leaving that comment in the first place. The only reason you're worthy of a video is because you claim to be anti-woke, and you at the same time are pushing for deplatforming by falsely reporting a channel for bullying and harassment on a video where I was criticizing someone for misusing the copyright system. That is not acceptable behavior. You are as bad then by extension, because you are saying you are willing to do this and have in fact done this as the very person I criticized. And for that, you should be ashamed of yourself. Not that you care. You are, as I earlier stated, clearly a black-pilled boomer. Nothing more, nothing less. Speak down to those who do this for a living because you believe we are less than anyone else. I believe everyone is equal, no, except for you. But only because you're willing to report people for, falsely for, bullying and harassment. Something I am very much against. This is quite a short video, but I just wanted to address this, and also because I couldn't find all the sources I wanted on the Karen I was going to cover today. Please let me know what you think in the comments. I hope you'll have a fantastic day. Thank you all very much for listening. Final thing quickly, actually. I'm going to be streaming on Twitch tonight some Euro Truck. Hope to see you there. Ta-ta.